Okay, a new chapter. This is my part of my allotment setup, which sadly I have actually neglected for the last possibly 6 months. So today I'm just going to go around and I'm going to clear out the greenhouses and plant some seeds, because while the seeds are germinating and growing, I could be tidying the rest of the plot, and trust me, it needs it. I won't show you any of the plot yet until it's all tidy. Look, there's an old parsnip that I must have left over the winter. That's the size of the veg that we get here. Okay, that's the greenhouse cleared out. I've got some of these are the ones I've bought. You've got cauliflower, broccoli, 2 lots of leek, Brussels and Savoy cabbage. These will go in the netted tunnel, but I need to clear that out. And once I've done that and planted them up, I'll show you that. But that may be a job for tomorrow. And here's all the seeds, which I'll just keep in a toolbox in the shed. Oh, I've got loads of seeds. Everyone knows when you've got an allotment, you've got a seed problem. So I shall get some of these planted, labelled up, and I'll run through those with you as well. Okay, here we are. Got these in. Got some stuff planted. Got 80 sweet corn, 2 lots of squash, crown prince and butternut squash, some sunflower seeds and some courgettes so far. I've had to put some mouse traps down because last year the mice ate nearly everything. Okay, thanks for watching. Okay, good morning. This is the next day, and today I'm going to be clearing out the tunnels. As you can see, they're in a bit of a state of disrepair, so I need to go in and give them a bit of a clear out. You can see the state of them. An old red cabbage. Look at the size of that one. The size of a football. It's actually re-sprouting. Remains of some purple sprouting broccoli. All the Brussels are blown that have been left. My dad won't be pleased, he loves them. And all the weeds. And I need to rebuild the other tunnel. Right, back in a bit. Okay, I've just harvested these from the plot, the last of my leeks. Some of them quite thick, a couple of thin ones. But these, look at the size of them parsnips compared to my hand, compared to the tray. The last of my parsnips. Not sure whether it'll be any good. It's a bit late for them. Could be a bit woody. Bit of damage there where I went through with a fork. But yeah, that's what it's all about. Look. I was hoping first of my asparagus was going to be ready, but it's not yet. Oh well, maybe next time. Oh, and I've also just harvested the biggest red cabbage you've ever seen in your life. Look at that. It's like a football. I better get a pickle in tonight then. I'm just going to show you how I plant my leeks. I use a bulb planter, so you core it out, push it in, core it out, the soil sticks in the middle, push that and it ejects the soil. I put a handful of compost in there and I get the leek from the tray and I push it in. And that's it. And the aim of that is so you don't get soil down the stem of your leek. So that's it. So I'm going to plant all this bit up now. I've got 2 trays of leeks and plant them in the tunnel this year because crop rotation. I don't want to put my brassicas in this tunnel this year. I'll put them in the second tunnel there. Okay, I'll come back once I've planted them all. Okay, let's have a little quick look through the tunnel. I built this about 4 years ago out of some old pipe and some old pallets. Yeah, took me a little while to do. I need to replace the fly net this year because it's perished. It's just the one where the magnets hold it together, but they're not very strong, so I do peg it when I've gone, and I put this slatted piece of wood over to stop the rabbits getting in the bottom. Okay, let's have a look through here. Well, I've already planted one side, so I planted all my leeks in here. I planted them in, well, indoors, under cover this year, just because they got hammered by rabbits and pigeons last year, although they did grow quite well in the end once I covered them over. I do need to replace the bark. I'll put some more membrane on top of here and put some more bark down as well. Not sure what I'm going to put in this side yet. Not sure. I had cauliflower and broccoli in here last year. Get quite damp in this corner. It's the lowest point of the allotment. Along the back here, I'm going to put some trellis up, and I'll have my peas climbing up there, which I'll just show you how I plant them up now. Right, we're back in the greenhouse, and this is how I plant my peas up. In an old piece of guttering with some compost in. Obviously I shall push the peas in and cover them over and give them the water. Then once they're sprouted and ready to be planted in the ground, just dig a little channel and slide them out of the guttering. Put them in the ground in the tunnel. They're all covered over then, and they can climb up the trellis. I've also found these small offcuts. So I'm going to plant some radish in here and some beetroot in here. Okay, thanks for watching. And next time, the next episode, my rhubarb's not doing very well this year. We shall get stuck into clearing out this tunnel, and we'll plant all the collies, cabbage, Brussels, and everything in this one this year. Yeah, that needs a bit of work to it. Okay, stay tuned for the next episode. And remember, the next time you're on YouTube, think, what's Jamie up to?